Hi guys. Um, I know that it's been a long time since I did a video because I've been really busy and a lot's been going on. So, um, along with the baby on the way, we have two kids starting college. Well, one is in college, and the other one, she just graduated and she started, and then so we had all that stuff to do. And and then plus the baby and then doctor's appointments and everything. So I am officially today. Um, Today is what, the 10th? Let's see what today is. Today is the 9th, September 9th. I am officially 15 weeks to the date. So um, I'm very excited. You know, I'm way out of danger zone and all that foolishness. Had a scare. And it's really funny because I would watch everybody's videos and everybody would, not everyone, but some of the gals would go, "Oh, I spotted," and I would just kind of watch the video and go, "Oh gosh, I'm so glad that's not me." You just kind of say that to yourself because you just thank God that it's not you. So, but my spotting was from my hubby and I. We decided to fool around a little bit, and we had that 48-hour spotting thing that happens, and it wasn't bright red, it was brown. So it's because you manipulate the cervix. So the cervix is like, what are you doing? You can't come in here. I'm busy. I got to protect what's in here. So it's really protective. And because it did that, uh, I totally freaked out. And my hubby silently freaked out. So we run down to the hospital, which wasn't a bad idea because um, it really let me see, depending on the day, how long it would take me to get to the hospital. We were really choosy with the doctor. So it's about 50 minutes to get to the hospital, 50, 54. And the freeway that we take can be a nightmare. But I'm praying that God gauges everything um, accordingly, I guess, to his plan. And then everything will work out. So we weren't worried about it. I love my doctor, love that hospital. I think it's grade A as far as having a baby. We were really picky on cleanliness. Don't like to go to the hospital in the ER and see blood on the leads or blood in the room or blood in the bed, on the bed, that stuff like that. So just in case when you're looking, look at those things. Those are sanitary issues. That stuff's big to me. So, and to my hubby. So we were really funny about that. So we picked Hoag Hospital in Newport Beach, which is a nice hospital and really big on being clean. So when we went in the ER, it was nice and clean. And it actually smelt clean. And that's a big deal. So moving along from that, um, but you can keep that in mind while you're looking. When we got there, um, they did a ultrasound, and then they sent me after we got the ultrasound. They said that there was a small hemorrhage, so that's another reason why I'm glad that we went. Um, when they said that, wow, the silence. We just sat there, and I told the doctor, I didn't expect for you to say that, you know. So they called my doctor. She told them to release me. She wants to see me in 2 days, watch it. She wants me on bed rest. And it was just a wow. And the first thing I thought about was, wow, I'm glad that's not me. That I said about people when they said they were spotting, just all the gals, all of us were listening to each other and we talk about the spotting and everything. And I just, I'm telling you. But the other thing that comforted was it's good to know that other people can spot and everything was okay. So I thought about, oh, such and such spot and they were okay. So I'm going to be okay. God. So anyway, that was my scare. It stopped after that. It started back up when we got home and it stopped. And I called my doctor and she's like, look, You might even see a little chunk. And I was like, a chunk? And rest assured, that happened. She said, but the uterus is going to get rid of that slowly. So it'll take some time. It might take up to 2 weeks, but what it took 3 days or something. And then after the 3 days, it was gone. Everything was cool. So that was it. That was the scare. Let's see. I want to show you a picture of the baby that day when we went in. And here I think I was just 13 weeks. And let me see if I could back up so you can see this really good. He is a beautiful baby boy. Yes, we're going to do a 3D, but right now we're pretty much confident that it's a baby boy. And he is full of life, and he is so sweet. He's a chocolate bundle of joy. And that's him. That's a good picture of him. Looks like he's got my hubby's nice head and cheeks and nose and stuff. And that's him when he was tired. Other than that, he's really, really active. You know, we poked around on him a little bit. And here's another one. I think I am 13 weeks also. Yeah, 13 weeks here. I don't know if you can see it really good. Yeah, there you go. He's sucking his thumb. He got kind of tired and he was like, forget this. I'm sucking my thumb. Keep bothering me. Then here, okay, he's still laying down there. And he's just kind of chilling. At that point, he's chilling. So, that's my baby. That's my sweet baby boy. And the other sac that we talked about earlier, when I told you that 2 implanted, has kind of dissipated a little bit. This sac with the baby boy has totally taken over. So we just have 1 baby in there. It's totally confirmed. We're really happy with that. We're not sad at all. You know, we've moved way past since that day. You know, of wow, the other baby didn't keep going. You know, we're past that. So the other sac is gone. Other than that, let me talk to you about eating. I have my cravings. I don't sleep at night. Big problem sleeping. I get up at 1. You know, that's still going on. I don't get to bed till 3. I notice now I'm walking a little bit more, so I don't have really, really hard labor. And then, let's see, with the walking, it makes me sleep longer. He can't control the night because he's controlling the night. If I don't get rest, if I don't exercise or anything during the day, he's controlling that night. And if I eat too wildly before I go to bed, he's controlling the night. So that's just how he is. He's kind of weird like that. He's like, okay, get up. And I will not go to sleep until I feed him. I have to eat. And then once I eat, he's okay. And then he's kind of like, okay, now you can go to sleep. What else is going on? I go to the doctor on Monday, the 14th. And that's pretty much it. The baby is really active. You know, we'll do an ultrasound and he's in there moving hands, jumping around. You know, if you poke him too much with the ultrasound thing, he's like, what are you doing? He actually looks. And I'm like, oh my God, he's looking. So he is really, really a sweet baby. And we feel blessed already. Movements. Lots of movements. He's moving a lot. And last night I felt this really, really weird. I was sitting still watching TV, and I felt this really weird, like boom. And I was like, oh my God, oh, what's that? So I've been feeling it, but I didn't know that it was him because I'm always moving. And wow, he is busy. He eats good. You know, I don't know how in tune you are, but I can actually feel when he's eating. You know, after a little bit, I'll eat, and you can feel, you know, once your food starts to go down, then he does that little ball up thing in there eating. And, you know, I like when he does that because I know everything's still right.